Hey, my name is Peter. If you saw my last video with the Kyosho Outrage ST, I was taking apart the gearbox to see what was wrong. A gear and the differential had been shredded into about 4 different pieces, I think. After ordering the wrong gears, by the way, the reissued Optima, the gears and the differential have the same number of teeth, but they're slightly different shaped. Same pitch and everything, but just the thickness is a little different, and the gears from the reissue will not work in the old Kyosho Outrage and Outrage ST gearbox. So I ordered the correct gears from Fireboy125 on eBay. Great seller, very helpful. Got some grease, Kyosho grease for the gearbox as well. It's not a sealed differential, so you just put grease on the gears. It's not oil filled like the newer ones are. While I was waiting for that to arrive through the mail, I completely disassembled the truck and cleaned it up, which I'll show you now. And I don't want you to think it's magic like a cooking show where I just had clean parts, so here's a quick time lapse of me cleaning it. I sped it up about 80 times faster than it actually took, so you're welcome. I also want to give a shout out to Bird Passengers, the band that created the background music that you hear there. Amazing stuff. Jonathan, Nate, and Caleb do amazing work, and I just love their music. So thanks for letting me use it. After I put everything back together, I was testing it, and I had an issue where the dog bone on the between the outdrive and the wheel shaft popped loose on one side, so I had to adjust the suspension. Not as much travel, but the dog bone stays in place. Later, I did have a piece of the outdrive chip off, which I learned is a somewhat common issue for this vintage of Kyosho vehicle. So again, Fireboy125 on eBay to the rescue. He had some upgraded hardened steel outdrives, which I have ordered, and they're on their way. I was still able to drive the vehicle though, and so I took it out to drive a couple times, and I got some video for you that second time. My brother, who originally owned this truck, asked me, he said, "Hey, have you jumped it over Elias yet?" My 4-year-old son. I said, "No, did you jump it over me when I was little?" He said, "Yeah, I think so." So we set that jump up, and in my caution to not hit his head, I went off the other side of the ramp. When it landed, it tumbled, as it has a few times, but this time the wheel shaft broke. So thankfully, Fireboy125 had some of those in stock too, and I ordered a pair, and he was able to ship them with the outdrives, so I saved a little on shipping there. Thanks. Once those arrive, I'll be fixing it again and getting everything up and running, and I'll show you how that goes too. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this vehicle come apart and go back together and drive around a little bit. If this is the kind of thing you enjoy, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit like. I would really appreciate that. This channel is not just for RC stuff. It's really just for anything that I find interesting that I'm working on. I've done some woodworking. There's this RC stuff. I have a Hammond organ that I'm planning to take apart, clean, and put back together. Just that kind of thing, you know, anything that I'm kind of working on that seems interesting to me, and I want to share it with you because hopefully you find it interesting too. So go ahead and click like, subscribe, and you have a great day. Thanks.